Three. Well, welcome, Massimo Pieretti. I hope I said that right. And
Yeah, Massimo Pieretti, perfect. Hi.
hi there. And he's here to talk about his new album, A New Beginning, for Progressive Rock Central. We're glad to have you here. Thank you very much for taking some time out of your busy schedule. He was doing some sort of rehearsals yesterday, and he is just can't wait to get out there and do this thing live. But go ahead and you can introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about your band, your past, and how you emerged and evolved.
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank you for the space, and it is my pleasure to talk with you from the other side of the world and with a lot of American friends in different areas of United States. And it is a pleasure. I am a little busy this period of my life, but it is a great pleasure for me because this is the way to show my work, my music to the world, and it is one of the reason of to create my music for the first time is one of the most important reason. So it is a great pleasure for me, and I thank you for this space. Um, okay, this album that that I do in the last year, I released it in September, the 1st of September. It is my first solo album. It started as a solo project. It apart from the collaboration with my bass player and co-author Gianluca Del Torto, it wasn't the original idea. It wasn't to create a band, but to create the album as an album. Okay, that was the original idea. And then working as a work in progress, I I call a lot of friends, a lot of musicians to collaborate. So with the time, I put all these different recordings uh, on my project, on my songs. And
Mhm.
after after the release of the album, I was I didn't know that this would be a so so a good answer from all over the world, and so I decided to put a band, to put up a band with some elements that are played in the record. We are doing now. We are doing right now because it started with two singers that I played yesterday,
Yeah.
Germana Noage, that will be the lead singer of this show, and Francesca Pelliccia that she will do a very important part of the show because she played the keyboard with me, and she also sing most of the backing vocals and some lead vocals. And then we going on with other musician, Roberto Falcinelli on lead guitar, Gianluca Del Torto on bass, and we'll see who other ones play in the live show.
All right. So you're going to tour A New Beginning. I think on the paper that you had yesterday, you were talking about November. Are you going to do anything before then, or you're doing a lot of preparation beforehand? Or and
We are working on create this band because as I say before, this is wasn't a band. This is growing as my solo project. Uh, So I have scheduled some live dates at the moment in acoustic. So with my piano, some sequences and the lead vocals. Then I hope to put out this band and to play shows. I hope all around the world. But um, it's not in these days. It is a long work to do this. It's a very because I got my ideas. I want to do in a certain way. So I think could be ready in a couple of months.
All
This
right.
live
So,
show. I don't think I don't think before than a couple of months.
all right. So like I say, I think you wrote down November in that late fall time frame. You plan on doing some touring, mostly in Italy or Europe or beyond.
For the moment, we got some connection in Italy. So for the moment, uh, the first target is Italy, but in longer ideology, I want to come all around the world. You know that I collaborate with Ray Weston of Ecolin, so
Oh,
we are
wow.
talking also uh, about this, and this is not easy. This is not easy because I got to travel, and it is not simple. But it is in my idea to come in the United States, in England, but it's not the moment right now.
Sure. All right. Well, let me just ask
All
you.
ideas, all ideas in my head.
Definitely. No, I know. You're very creative. Well, I could tell you definitely are a Genesis fan like me, but what are some of your other influences or and I do hear a lot of Genesis in your music, which is wonderful. What are some of your favorite bands?
Of course, all classic bands from the 70s, like Genesis, but also all the progressive bands like King Crimson, yes, Pink Floyd, etc. Um, but not only progressive bands. My influence are lot of bands, lot of artists from the jazz rock movement. Miles Davis, John Coltrane, and
Oh yeah.
the electronic jazz rock of the 70s. Music for films.
Hmm.
Uh, Ennio Morricone and electronic artists as Brian Eno, Craig Armstrong, and an important part avant-gardistic music uh, like Stravinsky,
Oh wow.
uh, Frank Zappa, and all that world of uh, new music, third stream of music. A lot of influence. Also new progressive. Also the artists like Marillion. Uh, I have a great influence from post-rock bands, Talk Talk, uh, uh, Bark Psychosis. I don't know if
Yeah,
people know this uh,
I've heard of it.
unknown band,
No,
and
no.
American bands and artists too. Kansas, Pavlov's Dog, and I got. I was born as a collector.
Yeah, me too.
I am a collector before than a musician. Then I start taking lesson, and now I am a musician and a teacher. But I start with collecting and listening music. So
All right.
I listen a lot of artists.
What are two of your favorite, two or three? I mean, we can talk about the whole album, but what are two or three of your favorite songs off of A New Beginning? What are some of the ones that you really think? I mean, I have, well, um, what are two or three that you think everyone should hear at least once?
Okay, a new beginning. Uh, I want just to tell the idea of the concept
Sure.
before to talk about two or three songs. It is a concept album, but not. It is not a story. It is a conceptual idea of my music, and I divide it in three areas. There is a part of the song. Four songs are autobiographical. So I started from my own experience, my experience with family, uh, in work, and I take two or three arguments and I develop them. Okay, to talk substantially about our society. Okay, it is not a very optimistic
Mm,
idea
yeah.
of our society,
We
but
have a lot of work to do. Yeah.
not so great, not so great. There is another part of the work very important. Is it is from my passion from the movies and music for film.
Yeah.
There are, for example, in November, there is the first single. It is That Girl Right, Out of This World. These three songs are from the world of movies. In November is inspired by the movie The 3 Days of the Condor.
Oh, yeah.
Out of This World, there is in Out of This World there is a track from The Great Dictator. So this is another part of the album.
Yeah.
And then in the second part, in the second side of the LP, there are three songs: A New Beginning, Part One, Part Two, and the song with the long title, I Hope You Will Always Be Here With Me. They are a mini suite. They are conceived as are just a song divided in three movements, and that they are the most progressive, the most influenced by 70s prog,
Yeah.
yes, Genesis, Echoing
Yeah.
of the album.
I hear a
So
lot of
these
that.
are the three areas. If you tell me about the songs, my favorite songs are Growing Old, because it's dedicated to my mother, and there is an incredible performance by Ray Weston on lead vocals.
Yeah.
Out of This World is also one of my favorite songs. And at the end of the album, I put a couple of songs in a different version.
Yeah.
I call alternative version,
Yep.
because there is piano, electronics, and vocal treated vocals. And I love the version of In November with in this version, because it's very similar to how I compose it.
Hmm.
All the album, all the album, apart from a couple of songs, are composed on the piano here in this room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, Most of them are composed on the piano. I compose the music. The album was conceived as instrumental, but in a second moment, talking with Gianluca, we decide to do the lyrics, and I take the courage, the double courage, to write also the lyrics, because I want to say again that this is my first album, so my first attempt to say my musical ideas, and I never wrote a line as a lyrics. So it was my first experience, and I'm very happy to do it.
Now, let me just ask you, we talked a little bit about this. Would you like to play any of the songs? It's up to you.
Yeah, I got the piano here.
Yeah, he's right by
Uh,
the instrument, so yeah.
One afternoon, one of the first mm, musical idea that I wrote was the theme of the introduction. I was here at the piano, and I would like to emulate this standard theme of the 60s, Bart Bacharach, like something like that. I was here, and I did something like, and then from these three notes, I started, and I recorded these musical
Wow.
ideas.
Yeah.
This is the idea that it is in a minor tonality, and when I develop, I say, let's try to put a major chord the third time. So when I repeat the theme, the first time it ended in a minor, and then
I I think that the if
so this is major.
you might need a
This is major.
microphone.
So sorry,
I say you might need a microphone. I didn't hear the the piano.
the second time.
I didn't hear it. Yeah, it may be the internet. I don't know.
You
There
listen
you
to
go.
it.
Yeah, now I can hear it. Yeah.
I was telling you that this first idea, it is in a minor tonality, and in developing this music, I put a major chord on the repeat, so it sounds this way.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Like I say, I'm not sure if you need to mic it, but I am not able to hear the piano
No,
for one reason or another. Every once in a while you can hear it, but it may just be the mic, or it might be the internet. Yeah.
let's try again. Do you hear it?
Now I can. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I think it is very strange.
Yeah.
I,
It's
I try to maybe it's the volume.
yeah.
you hear it?
Yeah. Yes. A little bit better. Yeah. Now it's coming in.
And I don't know if it is arrived my explanation of this theme that is in a minor tonality, but when I repeated to change the musical chord, I put the major chord instead of the minor.
Okay.
So this was one of my ideas about music. Um,
Let me
uh,
ask you this. If you could collaborate with any band or artist, who would you choose?
my dream my dream would be to collaborate with Peter Gabriel because I have an incredible love for The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. It is my favorite album as a concept, as music, as lyrics, as a whole. And for him as a personality, for the courage to say hello to Genesis and to never play their music in his career, and to do something even better than Genesis. So he is my favorite artist, absolutely, and
Yeah, I'm
it
gonna
will be a
try to
dream.
I'm gonna try to go see him when he comes here. I know he's doing Europe and the United States world tour, so yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna do everything I can to get to that.
Yeah, he's releasing his new album and he's touring with I think he will touring with the classical band of the album of the 80s. So with uh, Tony Levin, Manu Katché,
Yeah, Tony.
uh, and this band that was really great musicians. But what I like the most is his voice because he has an unique voice. Nobody can sing Genesis songs. Nobody.
No, I mean Phil did a pretty good job, but yeah, no, there's nobody like Peter Gabriel. I agree with
Okay. Yeah. Phil was he sing with him, so yeah, he could sing Genesis, yeah, but not as Peter.
you. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
I really love his voice.
yeah.
So he's one of my favorite artists that I really like to collaborate with.
What would you choose as your favorite song of all time?
This is a very difficult question. Uh, I start listening. Uh, when you are a teenager, you start listening pop music. Then it happened that a brother or a friend give you a tape,
Yeah.
and in my case, my brother gave me a tape with nursery crime and
Oh
on
yeah.
the other side, drama by Yes.
Oh wow.
So
Super Trampin', yes.
one of the one of the best song that it is in my head is the musical box. Maybe it is one of the greatest song ever written. But there are so many. There
Yeah,
are so many songs.
there.
If I had to choose one, I choose the musical box
Yeah.
from Nursery Crime.
For me, it's still supper's ready. It has everything, and
Yeah, Supper's Ready is not a song. It is a concerto for bands and orchestra. It is 30 minutes long. It is something different.
absolutely.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love also a lot of the song from the Lamb, In the Cage,
Yep.
back in New. I was listening the other day back in New York City.
Yeah. Very good
It's an
song.
incredible song.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Sure. My best band are Genesis. This
Yeah.
is sure.
Definitely. Well, is there anything else that you would like to talk about?
And
That
about Genesis, about my inspiration for Genesis, there is a song in my album that is called "Things to Live and to Die For." That is a very personal song, and I started this song with a chord, with just one chord. So it started this way.
hmm
Okay. Then at the chorus, I brought something in Tony Banks' way. That
Oh wow.
this thing.
Yeah.
This this is can could be similar to Firth of Fifth, the central passage
Yeah.
of Firth of Fifth. Uh, uh, so so to explain my passion for Genesis.
Well,
And something I like to say, I really like to to be contacted, to stay in touch with promotional agents, uh, musical director, people who want to invest on a serious project as mine, for everything, for new songs, new album, but also for a live show would be great to be contacted, to be to talk with musical manager, musical agencies, everyone who can help me to show my music, to show my work, to let it know to the people, because this is the my uh, my target is to show my work to the world.
I might
Uh,
I might have somebody you can contact when we're done. I'll do it after the interview, but yeah.
it will be great. It will be great. It will be great because um I do this work with a great passion, with love. A lot of people tell me that they listening to this love, and it will be great to to reach people all over the world with my music.
It's a great album. It really is. Give this album a chance. I really think you'll like it. It's very deep, very personal, and yet he's got a lot of influences from around the world, and it's just a fantastic album. You really should give it a chance. He put
I, I
everything
thank
into.
I thank you very much. And yeah, it is personal, yeah. But mm, I try to develop the lyrics to be part of everyone.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's got a
every
good
every
message.
song, yeah, every song start from my personal ideas, but they are conceived to be for everyone, for everyone. Uh, the lyrics and the music could be played also in different ranges and different styles.
Well, I want to thank you very much, Massimo. I appreciate your time and all your effort and your music. It's wonderful, and I really do hope a lot of people give it a chance. Uh, just listen to it, and I'm going to give you all the YouTube links and social media links so you can give it a chance. But it's really it's wonderful music. We need it right now, and thank you very much, Massimo, for taking the time to talk with us today here on Progressive Rock Central.
Yeah, you say right. We need it. We need it. We need it. Good music and new music. This is
Yep.
important. New music. Thank you very much, Mark. You are a very special person, and I see you soon.
All right, hold on. I'm going to just turn off the recording here. Anything else you
Yeah.
want to
Oh, buy my record, please.
say? Yeah, no, it's very good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn.
The album uh, um, is released on CD, on LP. The vinyl version is in a limited edition because in the inside there is a few images that are rare because it's different from the booklet of the CD. So it's very nice, and there's only 200 copies as first stamp. So
Okay,
it will be a rarity.
it's about to cut us off, but thank you very much. Thank you. I'm going to stop the recording.